Okay, so I'm going down the road and I encounter the angry video guy. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? You know, it's some kind of throwdown. It's like they're looking for an argument. It's like why do you think I'm spend my time out there looking for arguments? Out looking for arguments. I don't have time for looking for arguments. I know I don't agree with you about your basic money concept. Okay, that's the part I don't agree with you about. All the other stuff I agree with you about. The collapse. Why and who's zooming who, and all this litany of things about why assets are. No wages and you know. But because I don't agree with your basic premise about money and wealth. Okay, that's what is money is wealth. Okay. Um, I got no basis, for agreeing with wherever you're going to take it to, which is, by the way, why don't you take it somewhere? Hey, I'm mad as hell. There's going to be this financial crisis. I know all this shit, you know? So what? Are you telling me to get my gun loaded up and make sure I got my gun loaded up and get some gold and get my garden going and hunker down? Where are you going? What, 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 are you, what, are you, what, are you, what are you trying to do? What's your solution? What comes next? After I say, hey, it's you and me, I agree with you. What do we do next? That's what I want to know. That's all I care about. Okay? I'm here because I care about what happens next. That's why I'm out there. Okay? And that sets me up, to be in some kind of a group that, because of that, I'm in danger of falling in with Nick. Who with whom, I'm having a kind of a live online disagreement about money creation. Okay. What's the point? That's kind of my whole thing. What if I said I agree with you? You know, so what? Well, that's not worth it. You didn't throw that out there. You wanted to have an argument. What did you want me to argue about? Like I said, the only thing I really disagree about is, well, I have to admit I haven't seen the other two videos, and I probably won't for quite a while because I'm really busy with what's going on my website and what's going on with Nick and the rest of my life. So I might not get to watch those, but already I know. Already I know that I don't agree with you about money equals wealth. Money as a measure of wealth and as a countermeasure, that is to say, wealth as a measure of money, is one of the things that money is. Okay? And there are those who own the stuff that want you to believe that that's the only thing money is. And to me, you're one of them. Okay? And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Okay? What else is money? Well, what is money? You're a person who came in and didn't know anybody and had the wealth and got together with the other people and put their wealth in the bank. Okay. Why not use my example and our example and the example of our forefathers who came to a land, wiped out the Indians, and then realized that they needed to have a money system. Okay? They needed to have a money system. It's like you started to draw when you first picked up your pencil. It's a clean slate. You got people, and you got what you're going to call wealth, okay? And I'm going to call the resources, that is to say the labor and the natural resources, okay, to turn that into goods that they're going to consume and produce. There's a people, there's a need for a money system. You would say there's a need for money. I say there's a need for a system of money, okay? And they decide on a system of money. And do they decide that money equals wealth? No. They decide that money equals wealth. They decide that the money, it needs to provide the means of exchange for their new economy. And they treat money that way. And when you treat money like it's going to be a means of exchange for everybody that's in this group, I forget how many you had in your little group, but if it's more than one, you know, and they fight and die for the right to have their money system, fight and die for the right to have their money system, then the money system is what's important, okay? And that's where I'm coming from, in case you don't recognize me. I'm from back there. And I ain't going away. I'm not going away. But we're here to talk about solutions. You know, I'm here to talk about solutions because I care about my kids and my grandkids and their kids and their grandkids. Okay? That's what I care about. If you just want to have a argument about how, you know, the people that control the wealth control the money, and how they've bastardized and corrupted and manipulated and screwed everybody, that's what you'll have to do. I have to take this. That's my niece, and she's at sea.